Hello, let's start learning PHP. We will see about XAMPP and PHP code. Basically, XAMPP is a package. It is a cross-platform Apache MariaDB or MySQL PHP Perl. So it means XAMPP is a collection of a local server SQL database and the programming language like PHP and Perl. If we don't have XAMPP, we need to manage three different kinds of software. We need to install a local server separately, then we need to have a SQL database separately, and we have to manage the connection differently, and we write to code and execute the functionality by linking all these three dots. So XAMPP makes it very easier. It is only a single package consisting of all these functionalities. For execution of PHP code, as we know that PHP is web development language. It means PHP is used for writing or creating web pages. Obviously, web pages are getting executed on browser, and browser opens only a web page having like hypertext, hypermedia, graphics, and that runs on internet. So if you have internet and you want to execute the web pages on internet, it means we should have a server on our machine. So as of now we are having a local server on our machine, that is XAMPP, and we are going to develop a web page by using PHP. So first of all, we will try to understand how this XAMPP is making useful impact in the PHP. This XAMPP will help us to test and verify the web pages that we are going to write in PHP on local server. So us, for us, this local server is going to be XAMPP, and the web page will be our web page that we have created using PHP, and XAMPP will perform the verification, testing, validation task of execution of these web pages. Now we will see we will see how to install XAMPP. For installation of XAMPP on a Google Chrome, you can simply type XAMPP Windows for 32 or 64 bit according to your PC or laptop configuration. The link which will appear, you have to click that link. Then it will ask for the XAMPP for Windows 32 bit or 64 bit. You have to click on that button. Then, once you click on that button, it will ask you the code is downloaded or the XAMPP software is has been downloaded, and we can see that at the bottom left side. When you click on that executable file, you may get two options: run or cancel. Click on run button so that our software will get installed. When it asks for installation, if antivirus is running, it will ask a message, do you want to continue? Click on yes. Then it will start the setup of XAMPP. Click on the next button on the welcome window. It will ask for the component to select. Now see, if you can see, the component which are occupied or engaged in a in a XAMPP are Apache, MySQL, FTP server, Mercury Mail server, Tomcat, PHP, Perl, and PHP My Admin Portal, Webalizer, fake sendmail. These tools or components are available in XAMPP. So it is a integration of all these components. Click on next button. Then it will ask a folder where we want to save the setup of XAMPP. You may select C drive or C drive program files wherever you want to store it. Click on next button. Now click on next button again. It will start to install. When you click on next button, the installation will start. And once the installation is done, it will ask, do you want to start the control panel now? You have to click on finish. If you select this check mark, the control panel will start, and it will ask you which language you want to select. We have to select the standard format one and click on save button, and this control panel will open up. Here these are the components that are available in XAMPP. As of now, we want to work with the Apache or MySQL. We have to click the start button in front of them. When you click the start button in front of them, it will show the port number that are going to be used for these modules. Okay, so this is the installation of XAMPP. Now we'll see how to write a PHP simple code and how to execute that on XAMPP. For writing that code, we have to use Notepad editor and Notepad editor where we can write the code of PHP simple one. Start tag PHP, and suppose I want to display a message, so I will write echo welcome message, and I want to end the code. So we have to save this file. Now where we can save this file? We have to save this file where our XAMPP is saved. Like we were used to save the C program under C, TC bin. Like we used to save the Java programs under Java, JDK bin. Same way we have to save the PHP file under XAMPP. In that we have the folder htdocs. Here we have to save our PHP file. Now I am giving name as p1.php. The extension of PHP file will always be .php that are getting executed on XAMPP server. So save that file, minimize it. Now we have to open our local server and we have to start a panel first. Suppose I am going to the browser now. Suppose I am going to browser now and I am saying localhost because we have installed the Apache on our local host. So when I type localhost, it will display it will display nothing unless and until we give the port number. Now our local host is at 8080, that our Apache local host is at 8080. So it will start opening that localhost colon 8080. Now there is a network connection issue over here. We will check it out again. Now, when I am clicking localhost colon 8080, it is showing nothing, even though the internet connection is strong, because we had not started our local server yet. Our local server is XAMPP. So we will search our XAMPP server in the search bar of our system. It shows XAMPP control panel. Click on that, it will show the control panel. Now it is off. We need to start it. We will start it. So we will start. So our Apache is available at port number 8080. If you want to change the port numbers of these services, you can change it from config files. Okay, so panel is started and we have to minimize it, and that have to run in the background itself, that has to open when we execute the code. So now if you can observe, the dashboard is open. So it shows that localhost 8080 is having XAMPP local server. Now we have to remove this dashboard and we have to give the name of our PHP file. So I am giving p1.php. So it shows our welcome message that we had given in this PHP file. We can have our code that we had written using like addition of two numbers likewise. Suppose a is equal to 78, b is equal to 90, and addition is equal to, if you want to display addition which is available in c is equal to $a plus $b. So we can display the addition is, answer is in C. We can display that, save the code, again refresh the file over here. We get addition is 168. So this is the way how we can write a PHP code in the notepad and we have to execute that. Just make sure while running or executing your PHP code, the XAMPP control panel should be started. So this was about executing PHP code on the XAMPP server. I hope you have understood the concept of XAMPP and its installation and how to execute the program with .php extension. Thank you. See you in the next session.